Budget cars used to mean one thing: cheap. Plastic interiors, crank windows, no cruise control, and a stereo that sounded like a tin can full of peas. But today, your average entry-level car comes with heated seats, a touchscreen display, panoramic sunroof, keyless entry, and more. It's like you're driving a discounted Audi. So what happened? Why are economy cars suddenly becoming luxurious? And what does this mean for legacy luxury car markets? Let's get one thing straight. Budget car doesn't mean bad car anymore. Take the 2024 Hyundai Elantra. For under 23 grand, you're getting an infotainment screen, wireless Apple CarPlay, digital gauges, ambient lighting, great seats, etc. You get the point. Now, let's roll it back to 2001 to the Toyota Echo, a similarly priced car, at least at the time adjusting for inflation. It had manual windows, hubcaps that looked like cereal bowls, and an interior that felt like it was made out of recycled Tupperware. And the center-mounted gauge cluster was considered futuristic. It's just a nice way of saying it was weird and hard to read. No touchscreen, no traction control, no ABS on the base model, and don't even think about heated seats. An entertainment system, a single-disc CD system that had 2 speakers if you were lucky. So when you compare the tech-packed, future-loaded budget cars of today, it's not even close. We've gone from rental car basic to budget luxury adjacent in just over 20 years. Here's the first big reason why this is: marketing psychology. Car companies have figured out that people don't just want something affordable. They want something that feels expensive, even if it isn't. Adding a few premium features like soft touch plastics and LED headlights doesn't cost much at all at scale, but it completely changes how a car feels when you sit in it. It's all about first impression. Touchscreen? Fancy. Leather-wrapped steering wheel? Fancy. Contract stitching? Very fancy. For automakers, spending $300 in parts to make a $20,000 car feel like a $30,000 car is a marketing win. You drive away feeling like you've got a steal, and you can tell your friends, "Bro, my Corolla has anti-aircraft missiles." And now your friends want one too. Ever heard of technology trickle-down? It's what happens when features that once were luxury exclusive eventually become standard on regular cars. Usually, manufacturing costs and prestige go down, and that's why it happens. Heated seats used to be a Mercedes-only flex. Now it's in your mom's Honda Fit. Adaptive cruise control used to require a BMW badge. Now the Subaru Impreza has it. Rear-view cameras, they're mandatory now. Luxury brands spend the big bucks developing the new tech, and once that tech becomes cheaper to produce, budget brands chase. Another reason, at least for US manufacturers, is global pressure. Japanese and Korean automakers, especially Hyundai, Kia, and Toyota, have been absolutely crushing the budget segment. And they're not just competing on price, they're competing on value. Hyundai figured out if they offer more features for less money, while keeping manufacturing costs as low as possible, they could steal buyers, just like their cars get stolen, who might have gone for used luxury cars. New Ford, Chevy, VW, all of them are playing catch-up and adding more tech, better materials, and smarter packaging to their cheapest offerings. Budget cars have become the battlefield for brand loyalty, and if you can hook someone with a premium-feeling economy car, they'll probably stay in your ecosystem for years, even maybe going for your more luxury offerings in the future. Let's be real, most mass market buyers don't care about engine specs or legacy. They care about touchscreens, wireless charging, safety tech, interior aesthetics, and vibes. And car makers know it. So budget cars are becoming tech-forward lifestyle machines, not just A to B boxes. And it's not about luxuries for sake. It's about comfort, convenience, and connectivity, all at an affordable price. So here's the big question: where's the downside? Well, all of these features come with trade-offs. More electronics equals more things that can break, and less reliability, now that things like ECU, all of that's connected to the computer. Some features are also locked behind paywalls, trims, and packages. Paywalls meaning subscriptions. BMW, at least in all their models, actually costs like money to use the heated seats and stuff. And budget doesn't always mean cheap anymore. That $18,000 base model, now it's $24,000 with all the good stuff. Also, some manufacturers might skimp on under-the-hood quality while polishing the dashboard, so you're basically driving a shiny egg carton with LED lights. It's so luxurious that it might not even get you to point B, similar to real luxury vehicles. Now here's the plot twist. If your $22,000 Hyundai comes with all the tech, soft touch plastics, and driver assist you could want, why would you spend $50,000 on a base model BMW? Sure, luxury buyers are still buying expensive vehicles, but they're also not the ones buying the base models. The truth is, the gap is shrinking. Not in price, but in perceived value. When a Toyota Camry has ventilated seats, a digital dash, and an insanely smooth ride, suddenly that Audi A4 doesn't feel so luxurious anymore. This has forced luxury brands to redefine what luxury actually means. Now they're leaning harder into more power, more refinement, customization and brand cachet, high-end materials like real wood, leather, and metal, and services like over-the-air updates or concierge support. In other words, they're moving the goalposts. This also means that entry-level luxury cars are at risk. Cars like Mercedes A-Class and Audi A3 are getting squeezed out of the market, offering only slight, sometimes even not noticeable improvements over top-trim economy cars, but with giant price hikes. And a majority of buyers who need a car that just needs to get them to their job or gets their kids to school are starting to notice. They're asking, why should I pay luxury brand money for a car that's barely nicer than my loaded Mazda?